Hi guys, it's Sima Lily here. So welcome to another speed build. Today I am building a tiny starter home in Willow Creek on the 20 by 15 lot next to the Pancakes residence. This cute little rustic house is 62 tiles and qualifies as a tier 2 tiny home. It has 2 bed areas. One is a loft above the entryway and the other is downstairs next to the living area. It has 1 tiny bathroom, a kitchen, a dining area, and a computer area, and it came in at 19,374 simoleons. I try to give most of my builds lot traits, and this one was no exception. And I gave it fast internet, homey, and geothermal. Now you can see that I'm putting some windows on, and I didn't know which windows to use because when it comes to the tiny houses, it's so hard for me to pick which windows, because we don't have very many tiny windows to pick from. And I did this loft. This is like the 3rd time I've done these little tiny lofts, and I just think they're so cute. I hope you guys like them, and they're not very functional except for you to be able to go sleep up there. Well, not you, but your Sims. And you can put other things up there, but it's really not a lot of room. So the idea I had for this little house was for 2 roommates or 2 sisters. You can always take that porch off and add more space up in the loft to add a double bed if you want your Sims who live here to be married. But my idea was just 2 Sims who love to live in close quarters, and maybe one is a student and the other is an author. I always have authors in my Sim families because they make the best money with that career. Anyway, that was the idea I was forming as I built this home. Here you can see I'm trying to figure out a little layout. That tiny little area there is going to be the bathroom because I didn't know how to put that bathroom in there. This is not play tested either, so hopefully that bathroom works. I will play test it. This little room is the kitchen. And then right next to that's going to be the dining room or area. I can't really call them rooms because they're so tiny. So we have a little table and the chairs. I try to add base game furniture when I'm using these, but there is some tiny home stuff like that. The entertainment center, the rug, the couch, the lamp, the end table, those all come from Tiny Living. So I do have quite a bit of Tiny Living stuff. But this house will still be a limited pack. And there's not going to be that many packs here because I'm almost done. And it's turning out there's some open space here. I never know what to do with those. I usually throw some rugs down, but I didn't want to make it too expensive. I usually try to keep it under, like if it's a starter home, I like to keep it at a starter price so that you guys can get it. So I just threw that little tiny, this is all Tiny Living except that little computer there. That little picture is Tiny Living. Definitely a favorite pack of mine. That and Nifty Knitting, which I have all the packs, so I try not to use them all when I'm doing my builds, but I don't like to be limited very much either, so here and there I'll do limited packs. Oh, and I just shrunk that little lamp down. I hope that looks okay on there. If you guys don't like it, just take it out because I thought it was cute, but it might be lame. I don't know. I totally talked over that little loft up there. You can see I tried to make it a little bit bigger, but it was going to take me over my 64 tiles, so I put it back down. I didn't even want to take the porch off because I always want my tiny houses to have covered porches. So I was trying to have that, and when I look on Pinterest, I see all these tiny houses with all these porches. I really wish that they didn't count porches, but they do. Anyway, I would like to take this time right this second to apologize for my broken up voiceover. This is the first time that I've been doing it, and it's definitely out of my comfort zone. So I'm coming up to the screenshots here. So thanks for watching, and if you guys have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.
life is chaos.